Rainy Boston as well. 3 inches of rain in the last 24 hours. The Boston Red Sox game. The baseball was off tonight. It hasn't stopped since Tuesday. So Hatton from Manchester will certainly feel at home in that respect. That's the tale of the tape confirmed for you. Hatton, 2 years older, probably right at his peak right now. That reach advantage is there for Luis Collazo, who comes from Brooklyn, New York. Now Hatton, there's his Blue Moon theme song. This is a more subdued ring entrance they've got going here tonight. No fireworks, no pyrotechnics, just a 1-minute walk to the ring. That was dictated by the American television people here. No messing about, but there are, as you can see, hundreds, maybe a couple of thousand British fans in the audience here. It is not a sellout. You wouldn't expect that for his American debut in Boston. It's a British fighter against a New Yorker, but I'd say the crowd here is about 7,000, 8,000, and all week Hatton has looked sensational in the gym.
Yeah, he certainly has. I mean, this is a night Ricky has dreamed about, topping a major bill in an American city. But he wants it to be the start of the dream, not the end of it. This is where it all begins. This is where he starts to become a massive name worldwide.
Not just a walk to the ring, but a walk into a new world for Ricky Hatton. Can he establish himself among the elite names who are habitually showcased on American television? Perhaps the move to welterweight at this stage has been forced a little bit by the fact that Luis Collazo, this man here, was the last available opponent standing, really, with everybody else previously engaged in other fights. He's managed by Don King, who's just come out of hospital. Little heart checkup for him this week. And alongside him there, the man who's been with him since he was 11 years old, Nirmal Lorik. They're a tight-knit team, and talking to this guy, you get the impression, don't you, Jim, that he's mentally right. There's an inner steel about him. He's a religious man. He's had that one blip in his record when he was stopped in 3 rounds. But I think their preparation's been long and good.
Yeah, well, he is confident. He's not brash in the slightest. And in some ways, some of the things he said made me think that he's actually looks upon himself as the challenger tonight. He's actually said things like, Ricky Hatton has picked the wrong man tonight, as though Hatton was champion and Collazo was in the challenger. So I don't know if he can work that to his advantage, or maybe psychologically he's giving the edge away to Ricky Hatton. But if he comes in tonight and fights like a challenger, that could add to the problems that Ricky already has.
He's getting paid 6 times more than he's ever been paid before, about £300,000. Here's Michael Buffer.
48 hours ago, a member of the boxing fraternity passed away. At this time, we would like to honor him. In 1952, he captured Olympic gold at the age of 17. 4 years later, 21 years of age, he became the youngest man ever to capture the heavyweight world title. In his career, he was the youngest man ever to become heavyweight champion. He captured the title twice, the first man ever to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, he will be remembered for more than just his blinding speed and power, his 55 victories and 40 KOs. He will always be remembered for his soft-spoken demeanor and his sportsmanship. Always be remembered for his humility and big heart. At this time, we would like everyone to please remain silent as we honor a fallen hero from boxing with a memorial 10 count for a fighter who will always be recognized as the undisputed gentleman of boxing, former Olympic champion and 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, the late Floyd Patterson.
Here, over there, please.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, as Floyd Patterson would have wanted it, the show will go on. Ladies and gentlemen, from Boston, Massachusetts, Banner Promotions Fight Academy, in association with Don King Productions, present the main event of the evening. Sponsored by Nemiroff and Hyatt Regency Boston. This is the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. Sanctioned by the Massachusetts State Boxing Commission Chairman Nick Manzello, Commissioners Ben Doherty and Gary Litchfield. At ringside, the 3 judges scoring this contest on the 10-point system will be Paul Driscoll, Leo Gerstel, and Don O'Neill. And when the bell rings, inside the ring, the man in charge of the action, referee John Zablocki. And now for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue and black, official weight 147 pounds, professional record a perfect one, 40 bouts, 40 victories, including 30 knockouts. The challenger, former light welterweight champion of the world, the undefeated fighting pride of Manchester, England, Ricky Hitman Hatton. His opponent across the